You must hear this before October 17th. This is the final message. The great spiritual shift is upon us, and what is coming will change everything you thought you knew about reality, your purpose, and the future of this planet. Listen to me very carefully. If this message has found you, it is not by algorithm, it is by divine appointment. Your soul has guided you here, because you are one of the ones who needs to be prepared. This is not a drill. This is the final call before the veil thins, to a degree we have not witnessed in over 26,000 years. Before we dive into the quantum mechanics of what is about to unfold, I need you to do 3 things immediately to anchor your energy and signal to the universe that you are ready. First, like this video to send a wave of positive resonance into the collective. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the information I will be releasing in the coming days is time-sensitive and absolutely critical. And third, type the number 777 in the comments below to affirm your connection to this higher vibrational timeline. Do it now. This is the first step in consciously choosing your path. The energy of October 17th, 2025, is already beginning to bleed into our present reality. The whispers have started. Have you felt it? That low hum beneath the surface of the everyday world, the feeling that something immense is just over the horizon. Your dreams have likely become more vivid, more chaotic, or perhaps eerily symbolic. You might be waking up between 3 and 4 a.m., your heart pounding for no apparent reason, your mind flooded with a strange mixture of anxiety and excitement. This is not your imagination. This is your spiritual body, your light body, beginning to sense the incoming tidal wave of cosmic energy. The sleeping masses will dismiss it as stress or seasonal change, but you, the chosen one, the starseed, the lightworker, you know better. Your soul's internal compass is spinning wildly, because it is recalibrating to the new magnetic north of a higher dimensional Earth. This is not just another planetary alignment or a simple full moon portal. What is occurring is a grand cosmic convergence, the final echo of the Pluto in Aquarius transit meeting a rare Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries, all amplified by a solar flare cycle that astronomers are admitting they cannot predict. This celestial symphony is designed to do one thing: to trigger a mass awakening event by shattering the old 3D matrix of control, limitation and fear. The date, October 17th, acts as a cosmic key turning in a universal lock. On this day, a stream of gamma photonic light, a direct transmission from the great central sun, will pierce through Earth's weakened magnetic field and flood the planetary consciousness grid. This light carries with it the codes of liberation, the frequencies of 5D unity consciousness, and the divine blueprint for the new Earth. For those who have been doing the work, clearing their trauma, raising their vibration and connecting to their inner truth, this wave will feel like a homecoming. It will activate dormant strands of your DNA, unlock latent psychic abilities, and accelerate your personal ascension process tenfold. But for those who are still clinging to the old paradigms of ego, materialism, and separation, this energy will be intensely disruptive. It will feel like a system crash, a reality glitch that will force them to confront every shadow they have been avoiding. This is the great bifurcation, the timeline split that ancient prophecies have spoken of for millennia. There is no middle ground anymore. You either rise with the frequency, or you are left to experience the collapse of the old world in its full intensity. Your preparation in the days leading up to this event is not just important, it is everything. The first signs that you are being prepared for this shift are subtle, yet undeniable. Pay close attention. The universe is speaking to you, but you must learn to interpret its new language. The most common sign is auditory. A high-pitched ringing in one or both ears that comes and goes without warning. This is not tinnitus. This is your pineal gland being activated, tuning you into the higher frequencies. It is a spiritual download of light-encoded information. Do not resist it. When it happens, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and silently affirm, "I am open to receiving all divine guidance that is for my highest good." Another sign is the phenomenon of seeing repeating numbers, 1111, 222, 444, and so on. These are no longer mere coincidences, they are digital breadcrumbs left by your spirit guides, confirming that you are on the right path. Each number sequence carries a specific vibrational message, urging you to pay attention to your thoughts and feelings in that exact moment. The veil between our world and the spirit world is thinning, and these synchronicities are the clearest proof. You may also be experiencing extreme physical sensations, sudden waves of exhaustion that feel bone deep, followed by inexplicable bursts of high-voltage energy. This is your physical body, struggling to adapt to the new frequencies. It is a process of energetic recalibration. You are shedding dense carbon-based programming and integrating a new crystalline light body structure. Be gentle with yourself. Rest when you need to rest, hydrate with pure water, and nourish your body with high vibrational foods. Avoid dense processed foods and alcohol, as they will ground you in the lower frequencies and make this transition much more difficult. Your body is becoming a temple of light, and you must treat it as such. The psychological and emotional symptoms are perhaps the most profound. You may feel a deep sense of detachment from things that once defined you, your job, your relationships, your old hobbies. A profound sense of loneliness might wash over you, even when surrounded by people. This is because your frequency is shifting so rapidly that you are becoming energetically incompatible with your old environment. You are an old soul waking up in a world that is not yet fully conscious, and this can feel incredibly isolating. But you are not alone. You are part of a vast, unseen soul family of other chosen ones who are experiencing the exact same thing. This period of solitude is a sacred incubation. It is forcing you to go within, to find your strength not from external validation, but from your own unbreakable connection to Source. You may also be experiencing what is known as the dark night of the soul, where old traumas, fears, and insecurities are rising to the surface to be cleared once and for all. It can feel brutal, like you are being torn apart from the inside out. But understand this, you are not breaking down, you are breaking open. The universe is helping you purge everything that is not in alignment with your true divine self. Every tear you cry is cleansing a layer of karmic debt. Every fear you face and transmute is liberating a piece of your soul. Do not despair. This process is a sacred purification, a holy fire burning away the dross to reveal the pure gold of your authentic being. This is the hero's journey, and you are in its most critical chapter. The reward for your bravery will be a freedom and a joy more profound than you can currently imagine. If you have experienced even one of these signs, the ringing ears, the number synchronicities, the energetic fluctuations, the emotional purging, I want you to pause right now and comment "I am awake" below to anchor this recognition into your reality. This is not just for engagement, it is a powerful energetic declaration. It tells the universe that you consciously accept your role in this great planetary shift. You are signaling that you are ready to step into your power and fulfill your mission. Now, let's speak about the mechanics of the preparation itself. The time between now and October 17th is a precious and potent window. It is a final opportunity to consciously align your energy field with the incoming wave, ensuring you ride it with grace and power. The first and most critical practice is radical self-awareness. You must become the vigilant gatekeeper of your own mind. The old matrix thrives on fear, doubt, and distraction, and it will be broadcasting these frequencies at an all-time high in the coming weeks. The mainstream media, social media algorithms, even the conversations of those around you, will be saturated with negativity and division. You must consciously choose to unplug. This doesn't mean living in ignorance. It means choosing not to feed your precious energy to the fear machine. Limit your exposure to the news. Curate your social media feeds to show you only uplifting and inspiring content. And be prepared to set firm boundaries with friends or family members who are mired in negativity. You are the guardian of your own vibration. Protecting it is your primary responsibility. Your thoughts are creative energy. Every thought you think is a prayer, an instruction to the universe. In this heightened energetic climate, the manifestation time between thought and reality is collapsing. What you focus on, you will create, and with astonishing speed. Therefore, you must train your mind to focus relentlessly on what you want to create: love, abundance, peace, and healing, both for yourself and for the world. The second key to preparation is deep inner work, specifically shadow integration. The incoming light will illuminate everything, and that includes the parts of ourselves we have hidden away in the dark. Your shadow, the parts of you that you have judged as unworthy, unlovable, or unacceptable, is not your enemy. It is a wounded part of you that holds immense power and wisdom. Your mission now is not to destroy your shadow, but to embrace it, to shine the light of your conscious awareness and unconditional love on your deepest fears, your shame, your anger, and your grief. How do you do this? Through journaling, meditation, and honest self-reflection. Ask yourself, what am I most afraid of? What am I ashamed of? Who have I not forgiven, including myself? Sit with the discomfort that arises. Breathe into it. Allow the emotions to move through you without judgment. By doing this, you are reclaiming fragmented pieces of your own soul. You are integrating your darkness and your light, becoming whole and sovereign. A person who has integrated their shadow cannot be manipulated by external forces, because they are no longer afraid of their own darkness. This makes you an unshakable pillar of light, a stable anchor for the new energy grid. This work is not easy, but it is the most important work you will ever do. It is the alchemical process of turning lead into gold, of transforming your greatest wounds into your greatest strengths. This is what it truly means to be a spiritual warrior. The third pillar of your preparation is energetic hygiene and connection to Gaia. Just as you cleanse your physical body, you must now diligently cleanse your energetic body. The collective psychic space is filled with energetic debris. Every day you must consciously clear your field. You can do this through various methods: smudging with sage or Palo Santo, taking salt baths, or visualizing a pillar of pure white light from source flowing down through your crown chakra, washing away any and all energies that are not your own, and grounding them deep into the earth. Speaking of the earth, your connection to Gaia is paramount right now. The planet herself is a conscious being who is ascending, and she is our greatest ally in this process. Walk barefoot on the grass, soil, or sand as often as you can. This practice, known as grounding or earthing, allows you to discharge excess chaotic energy from your system and absorb the stable, healing frequencies of the planet. Lean against a tree and feel its ancient wisdom. Sit by a body of water and allow its cleansing energy to wash over you. Gaia is communicating with us, offering her support, but you must be still enough to listen. By strengthening your bond with the earth, you are anchoring your own ascension process into a physical reality. You are co-creating the new earth, not just as a distant dream, but as a tangible, lived experience. This connection will keep you stable and centered when the energies peak and the world outside seems to be spinning into chaos. You will be the calm in the storm, rooted in the truth of your own being and the unwavering love of Mother Earth. This is your foundation. Make it strong. In the next part, we will discuss the specific traps being set for the chosen ones during this transition, how to protect your energy from psychic attack, and the crucial role of Dreamwork in receiving your personal mission blueprint before the shift. The information is vital, and you will not want to miss it. Stay tuned, and stay in the light. Welcome back, enlightened soul. Take a deep, conscious breath. In our last transmission, we laid the foundational work, the recognition of the coming shift on October 17th, the initial symptoms of your energetic recalibration, and the first essential steps of preparation: radical self-awareness, deep shadow integration, and a sacred connection to Gaia. You have begun the vital process of clearing your vessel and strengthening your energetic foundation. This work has been absolutely crucial, but now, we must move from the defensive to the offensive. We must move from clearing the inner temple to navigating the treacherous external battlefield. For as the light intensifies, so too does the shadow cast by the dying 3D matrix. This old paradigm, This parasitic consciousness of control and limitation will not go down without a fight. It has become intelligent in its desperation, and in these final days, it is laying a series of sophisticated, insidious traps specifically designed to ensnare and neutralize the most powerful souls on the planet, the chosen ones. These are not booby traps for the unawakened. They are gilded cages designed for the ascending. Your awareness of these traps is your first and most powerful line of defense. You must understand the enemy's strategy not to live in fear, but to walk in wisdom, to see the snares before you step in them, and to navigate this final gauntlet with the grace and sovereignty that is your birthright. The game has reached its final, most complex level, and your discernment is the key to victory. The first and most pervasive trap being laid for the chosen ones is the trap of division. Look around you. The world is being polarized with an intensity that is breathtaking. Left versus right, masked versus unmasked, believer versus skeptic, even one spiritual path against another. The Matrix is a master of creating false dichotomies, of forcing you to choose a side in a game where both sides are controlled by the same puppeteer. It feeds on the volatile, low-vibrational energy of outrage, self-righteousness, and judgment. And chosen ones, with your deep empathy and passionate hearts for justice, you are prime targets. You will see injustice and feel a burning desire to fight it. But you must look deeper. Is the fight you are being drawn into one that creates more unity, or more separation? Does it raise the collective frequency, or does it plunge you into the dense energies of anger and blame? The Matrix wants you locked in horizontal conflict, fighting your brother, your neighbor, your fellow human. Because as long as you are fighting horizontally, you are not ascending vertically. Every ounce of your precious life force energy that you pour into these engineered conflicts is an ounce of energy you are not using to build the new Earth. It is a siphoning mechanism of monumental scale. The antidote to this trap is not apathy. It is radical higher dimensional perspective. It is the ability to zoom out and see the entire chessboard. It is the practice of unconditional compassion, recognizing that the person you perceive as your enemy is also a spark of the divine, a soul playing its part in this grand cosmic drama. Even if they are playing the role of the antagonist, they are trapped in their own programming, reacting from their own unhealed wounds. Sending them hatred only strengthens the bars of their cage and weakens your own light. The true warrior's path is to hold the frequency of unity in the face of all attempts at division. It is to state, with quiet power, I do not participate in this illusion of separation. It is to focus your energy not on fighting the old, but on creating the new. Do not let the Matrix trick you into becoming another one of its angry soldiers. You are a sovereign creator, a builder of worlds. Remember who you are. The second trap is far more subtle, and for many on the spiritual path, far more dangerous. It is the trap of the false light. As the collective consciousness yearns for truth and guidance, a spiritual marketplace has exploded, and within this marketplace, there are entities, teachings, and gurus that appear to be of the light, that use all the right words, love, ascension, 5D oneness, but are in reality agents of a more sophisticated form of control. This is the spiritualized matrix. These false light teachings often have several key characteristics. First, they promote spiritual bypassing, the idea that you can ascend simply by focusing on good vibes only and ignoring your shadow, your trauma, and the difficult inner work. They offer a shortcut that doesn't exist, because true ascension requires the alchemical integration of all parts of yourself, not just the pleasant ones. Second, they often create dependency. A false light guru will position themselves as an indispensable intermediary between you and the divine, fostering a dynamic where you give away your power and look to them for all the answers. They will feed your ego by telling you how special you are for following them, while subtly draining your energy and resources. True masters, true teachers, will always point you back to your own inner authority. They will tell you, the guru is within you. The third characteristic is a lack of grounding and embodiment. False light teachings often focus entirely on ethereal, otherworldly dimensions, encouraging you to escape your body and your life on earth. But your mission is not to escape Earth. It is to bring heaven to Earth, to anchor the higher frequencies into your physical body and into this plane of existence. Be wary of any path that devalues the sacredness of the physical and the importance of your presence here and now. To navigate this treacherous terrain, you must become a master of energetic discernment. It is no longer enough to listen to the words. You must learn to feel the frequency behind the words. When you engage with a teaching or a teacher, close your eyes and ask your body, your heart, does this feel empowering or disempowering? Does this make me feel more sovereign or more dependent? Does this connect me more deeply to my own inner truth, or does it ask me to adopt someone else's? Your body is a finely tuned vibrational instrument. Your heart's resonance is the most accurate lie detector in the universe. Trust it above any external voice. Your sovereignty is your most sacred possession. Do not give it away for comforting illusions or promises of an easy path. The true path is within. The third great trap is one that emerges from within your own being after you have made significant progress. It is the trap of the spiritual ego. This is perhaps the most cunning trap of all, because it is built from the materials of your own achievements. The spiritual ego emerges when the I that has been awakened begins to identify with the awakening itself. It is the part of you that begins to think, I am so evolved, I have done so much work, I understand things that others do not. It creates a subtle but powerful sense of separation between you and those you perceive as less awake or still asleep. You may find yourself becoming impatient, judgmental, or condescending towards those who are still caught in the matrix. You might become attached to your spiritual labels. I am a starseed, I am a light worker, I am a chosen one, and use them not as descriptors of a mission, but as badges of spiritual superiority. This is a gilded cage of the highest order. The moment you believe you have arrived, your evolution stops. The universe cannot teach a cup that is already full. This spiritual ego is a defense mechanism, a way for the mind to try and grasp and define an experience that is by its very nature beyond definition. It provides a false sense of security in a process that is all about surrendering to the unknown. The antidote is profound and constant humility. It is the recognition that no matter how much you know, you are standing on the shore of a vast, infinite ocean of cosmic wisdom. It is the understanding that every single being is on their own unique divine timeline, and your role is not to judge their pace but to hold the light for their journey, whenever they choose to begin it. It is to shift your focus from spiritual status to sacred service. How can I help? How can I be of service to the whole? A truly enlightened being does not walk around announcing their enlightenment. They simply are it. Their presence alone elevates those around them. They have no need to prove anything, because they are rooted in the unshakable truth of their connection to Source. Be vigilant with yourself. When you feel the tendrils of spiritual pride creeping in, gently thank your ego for trying to protect you, and then reconnect with the humble beginner's mind of a true student of the universe. The greatest masters are eternal students. If you have understood these traps, if you feel a resonance with this wisdom and are committed to navigating this path with sovereignty and humility, take a moment to declare your power. Go to the comments and type in "My sovereignty is mine" to affirm your freedom from these energetic snares. This declaration echoes in the quantum field and reinforces the energetic boundaries of your being. Now that you are armed with the knowledge of these traps, let us forge your shield. This is not about building walls of fear. It is about establishing a radiant, semi-permeable membrane of light around your being. A field that allows love, truth, and high-frequency energy to flow in, while automatically repelling and transmuting anything that is not in alignment with your highest good. This is quantum energetic protection, a necessary skill for every lightworker in this intensified environment. The first and most powerful technique is the pillar of platinum light. This is an upgrade to the traditional visualizations of white or golden light. The platinum frequency is a specific emanation from the great central sun, carrying with it the codes of the new Christ consciousness grid. It is intelligent, incorruptible, and fiercely protective. Find a quiet space, close your eyes and take several deep breaths. First, visualize a thick, powerful cord of light extending from the base of your spine and your feet, going down, 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 through all the layers of the earth, anchoring you securely into the crystalline heart of Gaia. Feel her stable, loving energy rising up to meet you. You are grounded. You are safe. Then turn your attention above your head. Visualize, see or feel a brilliant shimmering star of light far above you. This is a direct connection to your higher self and to Source. From this star, a magnificent pillar of liquid, scintillating platinum light begins to descend. It is wider than your body, filled with diamond and crystalline codes. See it come down and completely envelop your physical and energetic bodies. This is not a static wall. It is a living, breathing vortex of light. Feel it pass through your crown chakra, filling your entire being. It flows into every cell, every strand of your DNA, clearing away any psychic hooks, energetic attachments, or emotional debris. It purges all fear, all doubt, all programming from the old matrix. As it fills you, it also radiates outwards, creating an egg-shaped or spherical field around you that extends at least 3 feet in every direction. This is your sacred space, your sovereign territory. Set the intention that this platinum shield is self-regulating. It is intelligent. It knows what is for your highest good and what is not. It transmutes any negative energy directed towards you, jealousy, anger, psychic attack, back into pure neutral light. It renders you invisible to lower vibrational beings and entities that seek to feed off your light. Practice this visualization every single morning before you engage with the world. It takes only a few minutes, but it will fundamentally change the way you experience your reality. You will move through your day with a sense of calm clarity and unshakable inner peace, no matter what chaos unfolds around you. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning All Chosen Ones. Watch this before new moon of the 21st of October 2025. This will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. To amplify this energetic shield, you must employ the second technique, the decree of sovereignty. In this high-frequency reality, your spoken word has immense creative power. Your voice is a tool of manifestation and a weapon of light. A decree is not a hopeful prayer or a meek request. It is a declaration of cosmic law. It is you, standing in your full I Am presence, stating the non-negotiable terms of your reality. Once you are grounded and shielded in your pillar of platinum light, speak these words aloud with conviction. You can use this template or modify it to what feels most resonant for you. By the authority of my I Am presence, and in the name of God/Source/Creator, I hereby declare my absolute and untouchable energetic sovereignty. My being, my mind, my body, and my energy fields are the sacred property of my soul and of Source. I do not consent to any form of energetic interference, psychic attack, conscious or unconscious manipulation, or siphoning of my life force energy. I cancel all contracts, vows and agreements, across all timelines, dimensions and realities, that do not serve my highest good and the divine plan. Any energy, thought form or entity sent to me with harmful or limiting intent is hereby immediately transmuted by the platinum light, and returned to sender cleansed and purified. I am a sovereign being of light. My frequency is my own. I walk in the protection and grace of the divine. This is my decree. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Feel the power of these words resonating through every cell of your being. You are not asking for permission. You are announcing your truth. You are reminding the universe, and any entities who may have forgotten, precisely who you are. Making this decree a daily practice will solidify your energetic boundaries, and send a clear message throughout the cosmos that you are not to be trifled with. You are a divine ambassador, and you have full diplomatic immunity from the nonsense of the dying matrix. I want you to feel the power of this protection now. As you read these words, visualize that platinum light around you, feel its strength. To activate and anchor this feeling, go to the comments right now and type "I am protected." This acts as a conscious seal, a digital amen to your spiritual work. Let the collective energy of everyone doing this amplify your personal shield 100-fold. With your awareness sharpened to the traps and your energetic shield fortified, you are now ready to receive the next level of divine guidance. You are now a clear and protected channel, and in this critical window before October 17th, the primary channel for this guidance will be your dream state. The dreamscape is not merely a byproduct of your daily psychological processing. It is a very real dimension where your soul is free from the constraints of the linear mind and the physical body. It is the classroom, the training ground, and the cosmic meeting hall where you convene with your guides, your soul family, and your higher self. The veil between our waking world and this dream dimension is now thinner than it has ever been, and your guides are working overtime during your sleep to download your personal mission blueprint directly into your subconscious. They are giving you the final schematics, the last-minute instructions, the precise coordinates for your role in the great shift. But to receive this information, you must become a conscious participant in the process. You must signal your readiness to receive. The first step is to set a clear and powerful intention before you sleep. As you lie in bed, place a hand over your heart and another over your third eye. State aloud or in your mind, "Tonight as I sleep, I ask my higher self, my spirit guides, and my angelic team to connect with me in my dreams. I ask to be shown the next step of my divine mission in a way that I can clearly understand, remember, and integrate upon waking. I ask for guidance, clarity, and courage. I am ready to receive." This simple intention acts like setting a specific frequency on a cosmic radio. You are tuning your consciousness to the station of divine guidance. The second non-negotiable step is to keep a dream journal. Place a notebook and pen right beside your bed. The moment you wake up, before you check your phone, before you even fully get out of bed, write down everything you can remember. Do not judge it, or try to interpret it immediately. Just be a scribe. Write down the people, the places, the symbols, the colors. Most importantly, write down the emotions. How did the dream feel? The emotional signature of a dream is often more important than its literal narrative. The act of writing it down is a sacred bridge. It pulls the ethereal, symbolic information from your right brain subconscious and anchors it into the logical left brain reality of the written word. This practice tells your subconscious mind, "This information is important. I am paying attention. Send me more." Over time, as you build this habit, you will find that your dream recall becomes incredibly sharp and detailed. You are building a muscle. Now, when it comes to decoding your mission blueprint from these dreams, release the need for a literal dictionary-style interpretation. Your mission will not be spelled out in a sentence like "you must move to Sedona and become a crystal healer." It will be communicated through powerful archetypal symbolism. For instance, if you repeatedly dream of navigating a storm in a boat, it might signify that you are a way shower, someone destined to guide others through the coming chaos with calm and stability. If you dream of discovering new rooms in your house, it could mean you are unlocking new aspects of your own consciousness and are meant to teach others to do the same. A dream of gardening or planting seeds could point to a role as a grid worker, someone who is anchoring the new 5D frequencies into the Earth's energetic ley lines. If you dream of mending broken objects or healing sick animals or people, your role as a healer is being clearly illuminated. Pay attention to recurring themes. The universe speaks in patterns. Your dreams are not random. They are a curated curriculum, designed specifically for you. They are the final briefing before your deployment. Treat this practice with the reverence it deserves. You are a divine agent receiving your sacred orders. In the next part, we will dive deeper into these specific archetypal roles: the grid workers, the healers, the teachers, the protectors, and the visionaries. We will explore how to identify your primary role and the first crucial actions you must take once the energy wave of October 17th makes landfall. The time for preparation is almost over. The time for action is about to begin. Welcome back, Divine Sovereign. Breathe deeply into the center of your heart. You have made it this far. You have navigated the warnings, sharpened your discernment against the traps of the Matrix, fortified your energetic shield, and opened the sacred channel of your dream work. You are now a consciously prepared vessel, a fortified pillar of light standing ready on the precipice of the greatest transformation humanity has ever known. The preliminary work is complete. Now we move into the domain of purpose, of divine function. The incoming wave of gamma photonic light on October 17th is not a passive event that simply happens to you. It is a grand activation that happens through you. You are not merely a spectator. You are a key component of the planetary ascension grid. Each chosen one, each awakened soul, carries a unique set of energetic codes, a specific resonance that is vital for the overall success of this transition. Think of yourselves as members of a divine special forces unit. Each member has a specialized skill set, a primary function that they have been training for over many lifetimes. As this activation wave makes landfall, your specific soul-level contract will be brought online. Your mission, which has until now been a faint whisper in your soul, will become a roaring, undeniable directive. Your purpose will become your passion, and your passion will become your power. It is time to understand your archetypal role. Identifying your primary function now will allow you to consciously cooperate with the activation, to step into your power with grace and precision, and to avoid the confusion or overwhelm that can come from such a massive energetic upgrade. Your soul already knows who you are. This is simply the moment your conscious mind gets to catch up. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning all chosen ones. Watch this before new moon of the 21st of October 2025. This will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. The first and most foundational of these archetypal roles is that of the grid worker, also known as the frequency keeper or the ley line anchor. These are the silent, unseen warriors of the light. Their mission is perhaps the most crucial and yet the least glamorous. Grid workers are the human acupuncture needles for Gaia. Your soul has an innate, powerful connection to the Earth's energetic anatomy, the complex network of ley lines, sacred sites, and energetic vortexes that form the planet's circulatory system of consciousness. You may have always felt a strange pull towards certain geographical locations, ancient ruins, or natural wonders like mountains, waterfalls, or unique rock formations. This is your soul's internal GPS, recognizing a power spot that needs your unique frequency. Your primary function is to anchor the new high-frequency 5D codes into the planetary grid. You do this simply by being. Your physical body, now recalibrated and crystalline, acts as a divine tuning fork. When you are physically present at a key energetic node, your stable high-vibrational field harmonizes with the Earth's field, allowing the new cosmic energies to ground and integrate into the planetary consciousness. Your role is not to do much in the conventional sense. You are not here to preach, to teach, or to lead great movements. You are here to be the frequency. Your power is in your presence. In the days leading up to and following October 17th, your intuition will be screaming at you to go to specific places. It might be a local park with an ancient tree, a nearby river, or even a specific intersection in a bustling city that happens to be a crossing point of powerful ley lines. Trust these urges implicitly, no matter how illogical they may seem. When you arrive at the designated spot, your work is simple. Find a place to sit or stand, ground your energy deep into the earth, and enter a state of peaceful, heart-centered meditation. You do not need to push energy or perform complex rituals. Simply breathe, open your heart, and allow your energy field to merge with the energy field of the earth. Visualize the platinum light flowing through you and into the ground beneath you, spreading out like the roots of a great tree, stabilizing and illuminating the grid. You are a living, breathing pillar of light, and your silent, steady presence is quite literally holding the world together as it is reborn. Grid workers are often solitary souls, introverts who feel more comfortable in nature than in crowds. If this resonates with you, honor your sacred calling. Know that your quiet work in the background is making all the other roles possible. You are the foundation upon which the new earth is being built. The second great archetype is that of the divine healer. Your soul contract is tied to the mending of the collective heart. You are the cosmic EMTs who have arrived on the scene of a planet deep in the throes of a healing crisis. Your energetic signature is coded with the frequencies of compassion, empathy, and unconditional love. Throughout your life, you have likely been a natural empath, feeling the emotions of others as if they were your own. This may have felt like a curse at times, a heavy burden that left you drained and overwhelmed. But now you will understand it was your training. You were learning to navigate the emotional seas of humanity so that you could become a master lighthouse. As the activation wave hits, the collective dam of suppressed trauma is going to break. Decades, lifetimes, eons of unprocessed grief, fear, and anger will come rushing to the surface of the human psyche. The masses will be drowning in emotions they do not understand and cannot handle. And you, the healer, will be the calm presence that helps them to shore. Your primary function is emotional and energetic alchemy. You have the innate ability to hold a safe, high-vibrational space for others to process their deepest wounds. You do not take on their pain. You act as a divine transformer, using the power of your own integrated heart field to transmute their dense, chaotic energy back into pure light. Your tools may be varied. You might be a practitioner of Reiki, acupuncture, quantum healing, or sound therapy. You might be a therapist, a counselor, a coach, or simply a profoundly good listener. The modality is secondary to the frequency you hold. Your greatest gift is your non-judgmental presence. In the coming weeks and months, people will be inexplicably drawn to you. Strangers will start telling you their life stories in the grocery line. Friends and family who once dismissed your spiritual beliefs will come to you in tears, asking for help. Your role is to listen, to hold space, and to reflect back to them their own inherent divinity and strength. Do not try to fix them. Do not give them all the answers. Your job is to empower them to heal themselves. You simply hold the light so they can see the path. To prepare for this influx, you must become a master of energetic boundaries and self-care. Your empathy is your superpower, but without proper shielding and daily clearing practices, it can lead to rapid burnout. You must learn the sacred art of saying no and protecting your energy so that you can continue your vital work for the long haul. You are the heart of the ascension, and your compassion is the medicine that will heal a broken world. The third archetypal role is that of the spiritual teacher and way shower. Your mission is to illuminate the path for others by translating the complex, esoteric energies of this shift into practical, understandable wisdom. You are the bridge between the fifth dimension and the third dimension. Your soul is encoded with the gift of sacred communication. You may be a writer, a speaker, a vlogger, an artist, or a musician. Whatever your medium, your purpose is to distill complex spiritual truths into digestible forms that can awaken and inspire the newly conscious. Let us continue, for the team is vast, and the roles are many. The fourth powerful archetype is that of the protector and warrior of light. Your soul carries the frequency of divine truth, courage, and fierce integrity. You are the guardians of the ascension process, the defenders of the new reality. Your mission is to expose the darkness, to dismantle the old structures of control, and to protect the vulnerable during this transition. You have always had a highly attuned sense of justice and an inability to tolerate lies or manipulation. You are a natural truth teller, the one who is unafraid to speak the uncomfortable truths that others wish to ignore. Your bullshit detector is your superpower. While the healers work with the heart and the teachers work with the mind, you, the protector, work on the front lines of the energetic and informational war. Your role may manifest in various ways. You could be an investigative journalist exposing corruption, a digital warrior decoding and disseminating suppressed information online, a lawyer fighting for human sovereignty, or an energy worker who specializes in clearing negative entities and attachments from people and places. You are naturally drawn to the shadows, not because you are dark, but because your light is so bright that it is its function to illuminate and transmute that which is hidden. You are not afraid to look into the abyss, because you know that you carry a light that the abyss cannot extinguish. In the period following the shift, as the old matrix begins to crumble, its agents will become more desperate and more overt. There will be a flood of misinformation, psychological operations, and attempts to hijack the awakening narrative. Your role is to stand as a pillar of discernment and truth. You will cut through the noise, debunk the lies, and provide clarity for those who are being confused and manipulated. This path requires immense energetic fortitude. You will be a target for the very forces you seek to expose. Psychic attacks, online censorship, and attempts to discredit you will be common. Therefore, your daily practice of energetic shielding and grounding is non-negotiable. You must also learn the art of dispassionate engagement. You must fight from a place of centered, heart-based power, not from reactive anger or hatred. Anger can be a sacred catalyst for action, but if you dwell in it, it will drain your energy and lower your vibration to the level of that which you are fighting. Remember, you are a warrior of light, not a soldier of rage. Your victory comes not from destroying the darkness, but from anchoring so much light that the darkness simply cannot exist in its presence. The fifth and final primary archetype we will discuss today is that of the visionary and New Earth architect. Your soul is a direct conduit to the divine blueprint of the future. You are the dreamers, the innovators, the artists, and the builders of the world to come. While other archetypes are focused on dismantling the old or healing the wounds of the present, your gaze is fixed firmly on the horizon of what is possible. You are here to receive the schematics for the new Earth, and to begin laying its foundations in the here and now. Your mind works in a non-linear quantum fashion. You can see patterns and possibilities that others cannot. You think in terms of systems, solutions, and synergistic co-creation. You have always felt like you don't quite belong in this world, because you are energetically attuned to the world that is in the process of being born. After the activation on October 17th, your pineal gland and higher chakras will be fully activated, opening a direct line to the higher dimensional libraries of consciousness. You will begin to receive downloads, sudden brilliant flashes of insight and inspiration for new systems and structures that are based on the 5D principles of unity, cooperation, sustainability, and unconditional love. These downloads will be for new models of community living, holistic education, free energy technologies, regenerative agriculture, and heart-based governance. Your role is to capture these divine ideas and begin to anchor them into physical reality. You might start by writing a book, creating a blueprint, forming a community group, or launching a small-scale project that models a new way of being. You are not just a dreamer, you are a manifest. Your work is to prove that a better world is not just a fantasy, but a tangible, achievable reality. You will face resistance from the old paradigm, which will label your ideas as impractical, idealistic, or impossible. Do not be discouraged. You are not meant to convince the skeptics. You are meant to attract your soul tribe, the other architects, builders, and creators who resonate with your vision. Your job is to hold the vision with unwavering clarity and passion. Your joyful, inspired frequency is a magnetic force that will draw to you all the resources, people, and opportunities needed to bring your divine blueprint to life. You are the imagination of God, made manifest. You are painting the picture of the future that the rest of humanity will eventually walk into. It is important to understand that while you may have a primary archetypal role, you are a multi-dimensional being. You will likely have a secondary or even tertiary function as well. A teacher may also be a powerful healer. A protector may receive visionary downloads for new systems of justice. A grid worker may find themselves creating art that heals and inspires. These roles are not rigid boxes, they are fluid, energetic signatures. The key is to identify your dominant frequency, your most natural and joyful mode of service, and to lean into it with all your heart. This is the path of least resistance and greatest impact. In the final part of this series, we will discuss the first 30 days after the shift. We will cover the practical steps you must take to integrate the new energies, how to navigate the initial period of societal chaos, and how to connect with your local soul family to begin the co-creative work of building the new earth. The great activation is at hand. You have been trained, you have been prepared, and you have been called. It is time to remember who you are, and to take your rightful place in the divine plan. Your magnificent service is about to begin. And so we arrive, sovereign soul, at the final transmission, the last message before the great wave makes landfall. Take a moment, place your hand on your heart, and feel its steady rhythm. Acknowledge the incredible journey you have taken to reach this point, not just through these messages, but through lifetimes of preparation, struggle, and unwavering faith. You have awakened to the shift, you have learned to navigate the traps, you have fortified your divine shield, and you have recognized the sacred archetypal role your soul came here to play. The time for learning and preparation is drawing to a close. The time for living and embodying is upon us. We now turn our gaze beyond the veil, beyond the precipice of October 17th, into the dawn of a new reality. We will now speak of the first 30 days. This is the integration period, the critical window where the celestial energies ground into the terrestrial plane. It will be a time of unprecedented chaos and unparalleled magic. For those who are unprepared, it will feel like the end of the world. But for you, the prepared, the awakened, the chosen one, you will recognize it for what it truly is, the beginning of everything. This final message is your field guide to the new terrain. It contains the practical, grounded wisdom you will need to navigate the initial shockwaves, to stabilize your own system, to find your soul family, and to begin the sacred work of co-creating the new earth. This is where the training ends and the mission begins. The moment the energy wave of October 17th fully integrates with the planetary grid, the first and most immediate effect will be on your physical and energetic bodies. You must be prepared for an upgrade of monumental proportions. This will not be a gentle, subtle trickle. It will be a full-scale system reboot. The gamma photonic light carries a frequency that is designed to activate what science has called junk DNA. Of course, it is anything but junk. These dormant strands contain the codes for your full multidimensional human potential, your latent psychic abilities, your cellular regenerative capacities, your direct telepathic connection to higher consciousness. The activation of these codes will feel intensely physical. The most common experience will be what is often called ascension flu. You may experience extreme fatigue that feels like it's in your bones, as your body devotes all of its energy to rewriting its cellular operating system. You might also have bouts of dizziness, vertigo, nausea, and digestive issues as your vestibular and nervous systems struggle to recalibrate to the new planetary frequency. Heart palpitations or a feeling of electrical buzzing around your heart chakra are also common, as this central vortex opens to an unprecedented degree. You may experience headaches or pressure around your third eye as your pineal and pituitary glands are decalcified and fully activated. Do not fear these symptoms. I repeat, do not fear. This is not a medical illness. This is a metaphysical metamorphosis. To resist it or to view it through the lens of 3D pathology is to create immense suffering. Instead, you must surrender to the process with absolute trust. This is the time for radical sacred rest. For the first 3 to 7 days after the shift, your primary mission is to do as little as possible. Cancel your plans. Inform your loved ones you will be taking a period of quiet retreat. Your body is undergoing the equivalent of a caterpillar liquefying in a chrysalis before it can become a butterfly. You must honor this sacred and vulnerable process. Hydration is absolutely critical. Drink vast amounts of the purest water you can find, preferably spring water or water infused with electrolytes and trace minerals. This water will act as a liquid crystalline conductor, helping the new light codes to integrate into your cellular matrix more smoothly. Nourish your body with light, high vibrational foods, fresh organic fruits, leafy greens, simple soups. Avoid dense, heavy processed foods, meat and alcohol at all costs, as they will create energetic static and make the integration process feel like a battle. Sleep whenever your body calls for it, even if it is in the middle of the day. Your most profound integration will happen in the sleep state, where your conscious mind is out of the way. You are being rewired, reborn and upgraded. Your only job is to allow it to happen. Be gentle with your magnificent changing self. While your physical body is in this state of radical recalibration, the world outside will be mirroring the process in a much more chaotic fashion. The activation wave will act as a planetary-wide system shock to all technological and social structures built on the old, distorted frequencies. Expect widespread disruptions. Power grids may become unstable, leading to rolling blackouts. The internet and communication systems, which are deeply entangled with the old matrix control grid, may experience unprecedented glitches or outages. Financial markets, which are built entirely on the 3D illusion of debt and speculation, will likely enter a period of extreme volatility that will defy all logical analysis. This is the controlled demolition of the old world. It is a necessary collapse. Your role during this initial phase is not to panic, but to be a pillar of serene stability. This is why you have prepared. Have a practical store of essentials, several days' worth of water, non-perishable food, candles, batteries, and a first aid kit. These are not tools for doomsday prepping, they are tools for maintaining your peace of mind so that you can focus on your more important energetic work. During any periods of technological outage, view it as a gift. It is a forced planetary Sabbath, a moment of divine silence designed to disconnect humanity from the Matrix's digital drip feed of distraction and fear. Use this time to go deeper within. Meditate, journal, connect with nature, speak with your family and neighbors face to face. You will discover a richness of human connection that has been lost in the digital age. Your calm, unshakable demeanor will be a beacon to those around you who are lost in fear. They will see the peace in your eyes and feel the coherence of your heart field, and they will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. You do not need to preach or explain everything that is happening. In these initial days, your silent, stable presence is your most powerful sermon. You will be an anchor of the new frequency, and by simply holding your center you will be helping to stabilize the collective field and ease the transition for countless others. If this vision of heart-centered community and co-creative service resonates in your soul, if you feel the excitement and the rightness of this path, I invite you to make one final powerful declaration. Go to the comments and type "I am ready to co-create." This is your vow to the universe and to your soul family. It is your acceptance of your sacred role in the birth of a new world. Let this be your final amen to the old and your first bold yes to the new. As we close this final transmission, I want to leave you with a sense of profound peace and unshakable confidence. You have been chosen for this time because your soul is one of the strongest, bravest, and most magnificent in all of creation. You have endured the density, the forgetting, the immense challenges of 3D Earth, all to be present for this single glorious moment of planetary liberation. Everything in your life has led you to this. Every heartbreak, every failure, every dark night of the soul was not a punishment, it was your training. It was forging you in the fires of adversity, tempering your spirit into a diamond that can withstand the immense pressure of this transformation and shine with an incorruptible light. Do not look to the outside world for confirmation or for a savior. The saviors are not coming from the sky, they are the ones who have been walking the earth all along. It is you. It is us. When the chaos peaks, when the old structures fall, when those around you are lost in fear, remember who you are. Remember your training. Ground your energy. Open your heart. Activate your shield of platinum light. And shine. Shine with all of the love, all of the wisdom, and all of the courage that you possess. You are the midwife at the birth of a new epoch. You are the living embodiment of the divine dream. The world you have been praying for is not a distant hope. It is a reality that is waiting to be anchored through your hands, your heart, and your conscious choice. The final message is this: trust yourself, trust the process, and know, in every cell of your being, that the very best is yet to come. The great shift of October 17, 2025 is not an ending. It is the beginning of the great homecoming. Welcome to the new Earth.